the slow walking practice. The slow walking practice is a meditative practice, and what you're doing is pretty simple but not necessarily easy. Yeah, so you're walking and you do it slowly. So realize that when we walk, usually that is relatively quick. Yeah, it's a relatively quick pace that we do, and this is especially in the city. When you are in the city, you will walk faster than when you are in nature. But because many people are so used to the city pace, even when they are in the forest, they will walk very fast. Although they're walking without a goal there. They're just taking a walk. Yeah, they don't have a goal. But they walk like they would walk towards somewhere. They walk like they would want to reach something. So they struggle to slow down. That's also why they never see any animals, actually. Because the animals recognize that very early. Yeah, that someone is coming when you walk in that pace. Okay? Like obviously, when you want to sneak up, to stalk up an animal, you walk fast, you walk slow and without noise, in silence. Okay, and when you go very loud, you make more sounds. You are also just much more recognizable through this speed. Okay, but this is not about sneaking up on animals now. It's about more an internal thing that's happening. Yeah, because this pace that we have, this haste that we have, not necessarily always what makes sense. Okay, so can you slow down? And can you, this would be level 1, like walk without a goal. Yeah, so if I'm walking here, I'm just taking a walk. Yeah, to take that walk and to really take my time walking very, very slow, and slower than what you think slow is. And allowing yourself to stop and to look around. Yeah, just stopping, continuing the walk, taking some steps, taking your time, you know. One guy that is Italian, that was attending one of my workshops, told me in Italy, I like this very much, they have this position to do that. This means you're just walking around, you're not doing anything, you're just strolling around, you know. In Germany that's pretty uncommon to do that, so you will probably be recognized. You know, when in the city someone sprints, everyone recognizes this person. Boom, something is out of the ordinary. Someone sprints, he's out of the baseline. There's a baseline of things, you know, baseline of pace also. So if you're below the pace, also you're going to get recognized in the city. Yeah, if everyone walks in this relatively fast but normal pace for the city, and you suddenly walk super slow like this, yeah, and look around, people will look. Some people will even be afraid. Yeah, they will be scared of you. What's happening? Like, that's not normal. It scares me. I call the police. Yeah, and you can show them this. If someone calls the police comes, you can show them this video. Okay, as an explanation for what you're doing. Yeah, but it can happen that it's very, like, people don't know what to do with it, with you. Even when you're in the forest, it can be super weird for that. Like, look at my video, how's it called? Scary Meditator, or something like this, where I talk about this. That is very uncommon for people to see someone that is in the forest, not passing through the forest, but in the forest. You know, standing there, looking, like participating, like being part of it. Yeah, walking very slow, and so on and so forth. So that is uncommon. That makes people afraid. It can even make yourself afraid. This slowness. Yeah, it can be that you feel some anxiety when you do. I need to be a bit quicker. I feel like, oh, it's too slow. Yeah, so slow down, slow down, slow down. Yeah, can be very, very relaxed. There's nothing to do, you know. There's nothing to do. Just walk very slowly. Look around. You have time to think, to recognize the things. Yeah, the bumblebee that is flying there, for example. I have time to recognize this, look at the bumblebee, and at some point I continue my stroll. Okay? So that's one way how you can do it. You walk aimlessly. And that can be done in the urban setting, yeah, where there's all this speed coming in, everything wants you to be fast. Okay, but you're slow. It can be in a park or can be in nature. Yeah, and you will feel, it feels differently in the different environments. Like in nature, you feel like, that's the actual pace. That's the actual pace of the forest, this slow pace. Okay? Another thing is to actually walk towards something. You walk towards something, you have a goal, but you walk very slow. That's also very, very interesting because there's in that sense a dichotomy. Yeah, there's one thing and there's another thing. Both is happening. You want it to happen both, but they are, in a sense, not contradicting each other completely. But reaching is okay. I want to go there, and then there's the slowness and taking your time and having actually experiences on the way. So it's not just about reaching the goal. It's about experiencing actually your path towards the goal. And then many things might happen. And you might take a deviation also, a detour. You think, now I want to walk here. Yeah. One idea is, for example, that you do that going towards the train station. Yeah? Go towards the train station, very slow. Go towards the supermarket, very slow. Slow walking, slower than what you think. Slower than what you think. Really take your time. I know it's difficult. It's difficult. Catch yourself the moment that you are accelerating. Catch yourself. Oh, I accelerated. Yeah? I slow down again. I slow down again. Okay? I keep it slow. It's best to do this alone. It's best to do that alone. Because when you do this together with other people, I don't know, there's some sort of thing happening that is often like one is faster than the other and then it accelerates. Yeah? Do that alone. Do that alone. Or do it with someone that is also doing the same exercise and understands it. But then what is most likely to happen that you will split a bit, like one is going a bit over there and one is going a bit over there. You need to be with yourself in a sense for this exercise. Okay? Good. Try.